Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of A Bad Mom's Christmas. So I have to say, I really enjoyed the first Bad Moms. I thought it was really funny, really nice. There were a couple quibbles and gripes here and there, but overall, a nice, pleasant surprise for sure. And to be honest, I actually wasn't really sure how to feel when they announced they were doing A Bad Mom's Christmas instead of just doing another Bad Moms film. But that first trailer came out, and it was funny, so I was already sold. And I have to say, I had a lot of fun with this film. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Much like in the first film, our cast is just great here. Mila Kunis is doing what Mila Kunis does, and she does it so well. She is a very likable, very relatable mom here, and I thought she sold her role so well. Kathryn Hahn continues to be the MVP for me. I find her hilarious. She has like this raunchy, rude kind of humor in these films, and it's effortless, and I thought she was fantastic. Kristen Bell was kind of just there for me this time. I think this was definitely a weaker performance for both her character and for her as an actress this time around, but she was still okay. She was fine. And then all of our moms were fantastic. Cheryl Hines played this role so well. I have a few gripes with the character, but her as an actress, she pulled it off amazing. Susan Sarandon was wonderful as always. I loved her character and I thought she was hilarious. So she was a wonderful addition to the cast. But our MVP for the mothers is definitely Christine Baranski. A big reason for that is she definitely has the most screen time. But she has some of the best reads in the entire film. She has great one-liners. But she also has a lot of heart. And I think she had a layer to her character that the others didn't quite get down to. They had the extra layer or so, but then she went another layer beyond that. And it all just worked so well when she had this wonderful, just beautiful scene with her grandchildren. And it all just added so much depth and so much personality to her character. And she pulled it all off so well. So really, top to bottom, our cast just works. I also think that the subject matter and setting it in the Christmas time was brilliant. I love the idea of moms having to just sacrifice throughout Christmas in order to have everybody else have a great time. But kind of being given like the raw end of the deal, just given the short stick each and every year themselves. So I thought it really played off of that very well. I also think that it played off of mother-daughter relationships so well, and it got really touching and really funny as well. So it worked great in this setting. Christmas was a perfect opportunity to kind of get these families together, and it really works as a like funny Christmas movie. And then the bottom line base criteria for a comedy is it funny? And the simple answer here is yes. I was laughing throughout, and I had some really good, strong laughs throughout this film. I think this is a very fun, very funny, very entertaining film. I think it is going to definitely please its target audience, but I think if you're not that target audience and get brought into the movie, you're going to have quite a few laughs as well. As for negatives in the film, there are a lot of storylines going on here, between the mother-daughter relationships happening to romantic relationships happening. There's a lot going on in this film, and I think a couple of those storylines don't get the development maybe that they deserve, or they just end up feeling like pointless. So there is a romance storyline in here with Kathryn Hahn's character that just felt completely out of place. Every scene with it felt a little bit weird. It got a couple of like chuckle type laughs, but it more made you feel a little bit awkward and like, oh, okay, yeah. And going along with that, I have to say, this is the thought in me for sure. But we have a stripper who goes in to get waxed, like to get his balls waxed. And then we have like a Santa stripper scene. You couldn't even give us like a little booty shot. Like, this super attractive guy couldn't even give a little booty shot. Come on now, Bad Moms. But back to serious complaints. I also think that Kirsten Bell and her mom's storyline was the weakest. And a major reason there was that the mom just felt so exaggerated. I think Susan Sarandon's mom felt slightly exaggerated, but still felt within the realm of realistic. She was the most realistic of the three. And then we had the Kristen Baranski's character. Again, felt exaggerated, but her acting ability just brought so much humanity into it. But then you have this, like, insanely clingy, crazy mother, and she was just completely out of the realm of believability. It was just so insane. And that brought it down. Like, it had a couple of chuckles in there for just, like, how over-the-top crazy person she was. But it was kind of just like, oh, this is just, like, weird. This is, like, crazy. And that's just kind of a complaint in general. The thing is, for comedy, you want to exaggerate the mundane. You want to exaggerate little nitpicks you have into, like, oh my gosh. But this movie definitely goes from just, like, exaggeration for comedy purposes into, like, oh, this is outrageous. Like, this is crazy. But overall, I really enjoyed this film. I think it was really funny. I think it is a fun time. And I think, as I said before, it is really going to please the target audiences. I definitely think if you have a solid relationship with your mom, for sure, go see this with her. I think you both will really, really enjoy it. And if you're okay with R-rated films, this is definitely one of the better raunchy R-rated comedies I've seen in some time. And I think that it is great for a holiday comedy. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you give this a full price ticket. So, that is my review of A Bad Mom's Christmas. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below, and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see A Bad Mom's Christmas? And what did you think of the first Bad Moms? Let me know either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!